against a rogue. I'm just gonna keep a... Maybe keep Pack Tactics and Porcupine. Yeah, I'll keep Pack Tactics Porcupine. Oh, there's a Crescent. That's nice. Oh. Really? Oh, man. That was so brutal. Oozed. What is this? Shadow Step, Backstab. Okay. So you have a ooze in your hand. Well, not playing that. I just want to play this here. Seal Fate. Okay. I knew my opponent only had one other card, right? So like, you know, I want to spend my resources playing this. Oh, so we know the opponent has an ooze. I think I still just play the Crescent. I think I still just play. I just play Ace Hunter into Crescent and kill this. Yep. Yeah, basically getting a candle shot out of that. Okay. Eh. It's not double ooze. He shadow stepped the ooze. You want my respect? Earn it. Alright. So I will play Bark Stripper, Fresh Scent the Bark Stripper, killing that. You for 3. Galakron draws 1 card right now. Uh-huh. Sure. Okay. Cruel Fate. So Galakron is at 2. Brush. Okay. That's fine. What do I play here? I can fresh scent this to 7, 8, 9, and then play like this, and save this in hand and have Zixor. Obviously committing more resources to this. I mean, I could just play this and this in hero power rather than putting anything on this, because, you know, we get these in the board. They're less vulnerable to just getting me bounced. And the Zixor next turn is great for board presence to protect the other stuff, but this gets the 2 damage in immediately. I think I'd rather, like, if we have any beast on the board, we can get that 2 damage in at some point, and it just kind of makes me a little bit more vulnerable to like a bounce effect. So I think I'd rather get the additional bodies on the board right now. My opponent does know that I have the fresh scent, but a Shermanator, AC Shermanator, thank you very much for the sub. Welcome. Welcome to Dragon Army. Alright. Oh, that's a big fella. Aren't you just... You're just dead on board and you know it. You should know it, because I have the second half of Fresh Scent here, right? I don't know if there's anything you could do, but you're definitely dead to that. And you should 100% know it, because that's a twin spell. Alright, well, after those early games where we, our deck, like, wasn't really doing anything, it's been doing better. It's been doing better. We got nutted on, and then we're the ones doing some nutting. Actually, it wasn't even nut draws, just like reasonable draws. Even getting oozed on my Crescents twice, we managed to win. Against Priest, I think I still keep a True Aim Crescent against Priest in case it's like, it has like a Sethic Veil Weaver. Because it's something we want to kill early. Have I tried new Priest decks? I was playing a little bit of just like a tempo buff Priest, which I don't think is that good. But it's kind of entertaining. I do want to try Highlander Dragon Priest. Like Draconic Studies I think is actually really good. And I'm excited to try that. Oh, well. There's the Frazzled Freshman. We'll play a Wolpertinger. It is looking to be tempo buff Priest. You don't really see Frazzled Freshman in anything else. Yeah, the gold. I crafted a second gold Wolpertinger. 2 Frazzled Freshmen. That sucks. We wanted something cheap that we could use with the Crescent. Let's play Crescent Pack Tactics. Next turn I can coin out the Teacher's Pet and possibly just like attack this. Pet hits it. We kind of need to hope it doesn't get like that much bigger though. Okay. That's a good one. I could just play... We could go for the 50-50. Play Bark Stripper, I attack this, it kills it, we coin. Kills one of these. I think that's my best plan. I could also attack this, so it's guaranteed to kill this. That's actually maybe better, yeah. I play Bark Stripper, attack this, coin. And then I also get... Okay, yeah, this is good. We're going to play the Bark Stripper. I'm going to attack this. Bark Stripper hits this. I coin for the 50-50. That was bad. But now, if my opponent attacks this, we get the Pack Tactics, which gets a new use of Spell Burst. So we lost that 50-50, but we still have, we still have some opportunities for this to work out. If our opponent just goes face, it's obviously worse for us, but then we can possibly just, like, kill command. Raise dead. Okay. Freshman Veil Weaver coming back. Isn't the Python just a worse Nerubian Egg? I mean, for one, Nerubian Egg is not in the format, so that's not really relevant whether it's a better or worse Nerubian Egg. Oh my god. That 50-50 really hurt. You're looking kind of boned, not gonna lie. If I said bored, I'm like, why would you think I'm bored? I think this is a winnable game. I mean, it's obviously very hard at this point. Opponent has two more Frazzled Freshmen, but 2 random cards. So the Frazzled Freshmen aren't that good at this point. If opponent just attacks into this, we get the 3/3. Wave of oh. Okay, well, I'm dead. We lost the 50-50, then our opponent got a Wave of Apathy and Shadow Madness as the 2 cards off those Veil Weavers, which just killed me. And then it goes back into the, the first 3 games you played where opponents just have the nuts. I do feel like I've like gotten like pretty unlucky in some of these games, but also, I mean, this is very much a deck that relies on having early board presence. Maybe we want to mix things up a little bit. I had Sharpshooter in the deck before and cut it. I don't want High Main. I kind of wish I could play Serpent Egg, because Serpent Egg is obviously really good with like Terran and like Mok'Nathal and whatnot, but like you have no way to enable Serpent Egg outside of True Aim Crescent. I think Vectus is bad. I just don't think Vectus is a good card in a deck like this. The 2/3, the Panther actually doesn't sound bad. The Panther actually seems reasonable. I do think this deck like just wants another like more early drops. Right? Like right now I just have Wolpertinger. Like I literally, other than like Carrion Studies into something, I only really have Wolpertinger that's like a proactive thing in the first couple turns. Maybe I need to cut... Yeah, Hellbore's real bad. I am just not impressed by Hellbore, like, ever. Pack Tactics has only been, like, okay. It's possible that Pack Tactics is not worth playing. Like, it's obviously, good with some of the Deathrattle stuff, but it's also, like, everyone knows it's Pack Tactics, and they often don't even attack into those. I'm gonna try cutting Pack Tactics for Panthara. Because it's like a decent two, beast you can just play on turn 2, and then the mid-late game, you can basically cycle it later. So we'll try this. How do you know Vectis is bad if you've never played him? Because I can think about it. I just don't think it seems like it's that powerful a card. For especially like a lot of the things on the whelps aren't going to be that powerful. It might be okay. It's me saying it's bad is not necessarily. I'm gonna keep this entire hand. Wolpertinger to fresh scent to Shando. Like if I wanted to play with Vectis, I'd probably want to cut like Porcupine and Terran, the things that like basically are garbage with it. I've been medium impressed by Porcupine. It's been pretty good. Thresher with weapon does actually seem like it's pretty decent, but in like board fights. But I feel like you're actually pretty good in a lot of those. It's also sort of weird. Whoa. Coin Spectral Sight? Alright, I will ting you with my Wolpertingers. Sheer insanity. I'm gonna play Python. We could play Shando there, but I think Python into Mok'Nathal Lion is more important, like curve-wise, than getting this down. Why no Ace Hunter Kreen? I mean, it's literally in my hand. Boop. Kreen seems anti-synergistic with eggs. I mean, a lot of people, say things like that when they look at, let's actually just, we're gonna fresh scent this and then Shando copy it. So we get a 7/3 with Deathrattle make a 4/4. That's just obviously super powerful. I think a lot of people like they're like, oh, I don't want to play this in my deck where, there's a situation in which it wouldn't necessarily work together with like, Ace Hunter and like say Bloated Python, right? But like it's still just an independently super powerful card. Even if like there are situations in which it doesn't necessarily do exactly what you would want. Are we gonna get Blade Danced? Yep. We do still have 2 4/4s. Are you Blade Dancing me again? Because that would suck. Wow, you are. Okay. Double Blade Dance. It's kind of brutal. Opponent has another, yep. JL Cano, thank you very much for the sub. Welcome, welcome. Alright, we'll just Teacher's Pet Hero Power. I mean, there's a difference between like what I'm talking about with like a card that is situationally synergistic and or not in the case of Ace Hunter, right? But and something like Vectis, which if you'd have a bunch of things which the Deathrattles of Vectis are bad, then you don't have control over that, right? You have control over when you choose to play Ace Hunter Kreen and protect your things with immunity while attacking. Whereas like you don't have control over like, especially with a deck like this, oh, maybe I have Vectis, so I don't want to play Porcupine or I don't want to play Terran or whatever. I mean, it's possible that a build with, as I mentioned before, Vectis and without those cards could be a better build. But I'm not sure exactly. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 currently. Let's Hero Power and Panthara and draw our card. Crescent. Opponent has already played both copies of Blade Dance. Death comes. Magtheridon. Okay. Well, you're dead. I mean, that's cool. That's cool and all, unless you hit a Soul Fragment right now. Boop. Death by True Aim Crescent. So yeah, my opponent did a cool thing, and then they became dead because I did a Smork thing. I did really like Panthera there. I do like. I think Panthera is actually excellent in this kind of deck. I did feel like the pack tactics were kind of underperforming, and the deck wanted like something to smooth out its draws and be a little more proactive. And I think Panthera feels like it fits right there.